What is up, guys? This is your boy Superior Simmer, and today I have some more information regarding The Sims. If you guys like news, updates, and discussions, please hit the sub button, and if you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button. I also do have an affiliate link with Instagame to bring you guys cheaper games. If you guys click the right side of the screen or the link in the description, you guys will find a bunch of deals on cheaper game titles. They have action RPGs, adventure games, of course simulation, racing. Without further ado, let's get into the content. Okay guys, so I don't know what's going on, but there's been a bunch of information that's dropped this week, starting off with more information on Project X. And of course, shout out to the Sims community. I will leave everything in the link in the description. We allegedly have a first look at the Sims Project X character design. And I have to remind you guys in every video, this is all speculations and rumors. There has been no official confirmation yet. And keep in mind, the Sims team are aware of all the rumors going on. We did get a response from the EA community manager saying there's a lot of misinformation going around, and they said they'll be back early January to tell us what they know. Now, heading over to the simscommunity.info website, they said here's what the characters from the Sims Project X are allegedly going to look like. On screen here, this is allegedly the Project X images. I actually removed the font so you guys can see it just a little bit better. Now, when I first saw this image, it does look like AI, and most likely it is, but I guess this can give us like a little bit of a teaser of what we're expecting with Project X. Now, like everybody else who's seen this image, a lot of people kept saying this is like if Sims and Fortnite had a baby together, it would look like this. This to me is definitely giving like Fortnite vibes for sure. Like, it's definitely Sims 4 coded like aesthetically, but it does have a lot of like Fortnite vibes. Now, in the original image, it says create beyond limits. And one thing I will say about The Sims 4 is the character creation is really good. That is definitely one of like the strongest things about The Sims 4 is, you know, the pull and drag system, which again, if you guys don't know this, they own the patent to that. So that means no other game can use the pull and drag feature. EA owns the rights to that, which is just insane. But again, like overall, the aesthetics of The Sims 4 always look good to me. I feel like you always hear people say they want Sims 4 graphics with Sims 3 gameplay and just kind of like wackiness of like the Sims 2. I think back then that was like everybody's like dream Sims game. I personally like the cartoon look, and they definitely tried to do that here with this image. Like even with this image here, you can tell like it's a step up with like the realistic graphics, but it's not super realistic like compared to Inzoi, which I know some people don't like. I personally didn't like the Inzoi graphics at first, just because I like my live stream games to be a little bit on the cartoonish side. And again, that's just personal preference. Like that's just how I like my games. But don't get me wrong, if I'm playing a game like Spider-Man or like maybe like a Call of Duty campaign or even like 2K, I want my games to look as real as they can. But yeah, it's definitely giving like Fortnite vibes for sure. And of course, guys, comment down below your thoughts and opinions on this. Do you guys think this looks good? Do you guys think it's a step back from The Sims 4? Is it too realistic? Is it not realistic enough? And based off the comments, it's pretty much people saying like they do like how it looks. Again, it looks like if Sims and Fortnite had a baby, like this is what it would look like. There was one interesting comment that I saw by Disco Snails. They said, I don't mind the way it looks. I do mind paying for a game I already paid for though. And that is a valid question for sure. Like, is this going to be a free upgrade for people who already own The Sims 4? Again, from the rumors, we know the existing packs are cross compatible, but it doesn't sound like it's going to be a parallel situation where you don't ever have to buy packs again. Again, they're moving over to a new base game because it's becoming too costly for them to fix the game. And there are a lot of people that don't want to switch over to a new Sims game for many different reasons. And again, I talked about this in my previous video. I feel like they definitely should make this free for people who want to jump from Sims 4 to this Project X if they can't play their Sims 4 game anymore. I don't think it's fair for people to have to like, you know, buy a new Sims game because like the Sims 4 doesn't work anymore if that's their only option. But like, again, it's EA, man, especially with the whole buyout and that whole like $20 billion debt thing. They're most likely going to charge service for this Project X. So that's going to be interesting to see how this is going to work in terms of like the pricing, if it's free or not. Now, last we did get some more information on the quote-unquote last expansion pack. Again, this is on the Sims community website. So again, more rumors, but apparently EP21 is going to be the last pack. After that releases is going to be Sims 4 updates and then kits. Now, this was reported by Lunar Brittany. I'll leave their Twitter in the link in the description. The official name for the last expansion pack for the Sims 4 is called Royalty and Legacy Expansion Pack. The title of this expansion pack was translated from the official game rating classification page in South Korea. Now, this is the image on screen. You see the title, it says The Sims 4 Royalty and Legacy. The decision grade is ages 15 and up, and it has like a reasons for like rating decision. And then it mentions that the 21st expansion pack for The Sims 4 allows players to become nobles and build a long-lasting dynasty. Now, if you guys remember that survey, it was expansion pack 9. I'm going to read the description where you guys can skip that part if you don't want to hear this. It mentioned that you can experience a grandeur, I don't know if I'm even saying that right, of modern monarchy as you build your Sims legacy in a culturally rich world. From managing high-rise estates and navigating political intrigue to customizing luxurious fashion fashion and high-end living. It said this pack offers a unique blend of traditional and contemporary. I know how to say it, but I just can't say it. Royal life. It says forge alliances, engage in rivalries. I don't know why I can't say that. Maybe I did say it right. I don't know. I can say rival and I can say raise, but I can't say rivalries. Like, I don't know. It's weird. And shape your destiny as you rise from commoner to beloved ruler, or navigate the complexities of royal succession. It says adopt exclusive pets, go shopping for luxury items and favors for your close-knit circle of trusted and non-so-trusted friends. Live life of luxury, influence, and power, and create a legacy that will be remembered for the generations. So this little description on the listing is very similar to the survey. This to me sounds like Crusaders Kings 3 with a mix of like Sims Medieval and maybe like a lot of influence from like Game of Thrones. The description of what this pack is offering doesn't really sound like it's supposed to be like The Sims 4 Medieval, if that makes sense. Again, the survey description is always different from the official pack, but I was never really a fan of this theme, to be honest. Like, this personally, like, it just wasn't for me. I think one of the biggest issues with The Sims 4 is also like them always like focusing on like shopping and like luxury items and clothing. Obviously that's not like the entire gameplay from the survey, but when I read that, it kind of felt shallow to me. And again, maybe none of this will be in the official EP. I feel like if this is supposed to be kind of like a Sims 4 Medieval pack, again, maybe it's not, right? Like, we don't know. They should try their best to kind of like push towards that. Again, they do mention like the royal life and also forging alliances and like, you know, engaging in rivalries. Can't say that word. I don't know why. And apparently it's supposed to release February 2026. I don't think there's a specific like date yet. And of course, guys, leave your comments down below and your thoughts and opinions on like all this information. Keep in mind, guys, all this stuff is rumors and speculation. Nothing has been officially confirmed. But yeah, guys, please leave your thoughts and opinions down below if you guys made it to the end of this video. I appreciate you guys. Also, guys, thank you so much for just like the kind words. My grandma is actually feeling a lot better. So again, I appreciate the kind words. Thank you guys so much for that. I hope you guys have a good day and take care, and I will see you guys in the next one. Have a nice day.